Hi everybody, this is CR number 6, helper video number 2. We are going to be talking about perimeter, and the first thing I want to discuss is that perimeter means the distance around an object. So if I were going to fence in this section of my yard right here, I would have to add up all of the sides to figure out how much fencing I would need. So just keep that in mind when we're answering this question. It says two sides of an isosceles triangle. Don't let this word get you down here, this isosceles word. I know sometimes we see a word, we don't know what it is, and it confuses us. But isosceles only means that two sides of the triangle are the same length. So that would mean if this side here is 3c minus 3, that means this side here is also 3c minus 3. Gee, it's hard to say. Because isosceles triangles have two sides that are the same length. It says, what is the perimeter of the triangle in terms of C? Well, because we just talked about the fact that finding perimeter means we add up all the sides, right now I don't know what C is equal to. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to simplify by putting together my like terms and adding up all three sides. So this side is 2C, then I'm going to add 3C minus 3, because that takes care of the side up here. So I've gotten these two sides done. And then I'm going to go ahead and add 3c minus 3 once again because that represents this bottom side here. Okay, now we've done this in class a little bit, so I'm hoping you remember that the first thing I do is I look for my variables. And I'm going to switch colors to highlight them. Right now, if I go left to right, I see the variable c written here and here and here. I don't see any other variables, so that's going to be the name of my first column, and that is my c's. As I move through beyond the c's, I also have these numbers right here that do not have a variable attached to them. Now try to remember, we call those numbers that don't have variables constants because they never change. Now constant is too long of a word for me to write out, so that's why I call my other column no's, and that just means no variable. There we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and place all the terms underneath the correct column. So I have a 2c here, so that's going to go under my c's, and it's positive, so I don't have to put a sign in front of it. I have a positive 3c here, so I'm going to go ahead and write that down here because that has a c attached. And I have a positive 3c right here. Okay, so I've used all my c's. Now I'm going to go to my nose column, and my nose column I kind of highlighted here already with these boxes. So I have a negative 3, and I'll just go ahead and cross it out as I write it down, and then I have another negative 3. Okay, now I'm going to combine them. Remember, combining them just means we're going to add, and it's really easy to do our C column because they're all positive. So 2 plus 3 plus 3, well 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 3 more is 8. So I have 8 C's. And now remember when I have two negatives here, I have a negative 3 minus 3. First of all, we think of those negatives as bad guys. I've got 3 bad guys here. I have 3 more bad guys here. I have a total of 6 bad guys. So that would be 8C minus 6. I can't simplify in that problem anymore. So that's why this answer up here, D, is circled. All right, good luck.